Hi there guys, this is Farmer Bob. Gee whiskers, 2 videos in 2 days, that's a totally record. Oh, it's wonderful. Great to be back guys. Obviously, I've got some reason to make content. We've all been waiting for the new game, so yeah, we're all excited and happy. So anyways, if this is your first time on my channel, do please remember to subscribe and do give a like. It does help the little algorithms and stuff. I do appreciate that. So yes, sit back and relax with me. I'm having a cup of coffee myself and just having some things that I'm checking and testing and looking at, you know. So the first thing, I'm here on this Hunai, Panai, whatever this map is called, and sitting and just checking out all the things. So the very first thing I want to make a note of is the actual fog that's in the game. I really enjoy that. It is beautiful. You can see the rays of the sun going through the fog. There is so much, and I think I've got a little tuk-tuk down here in the valley as well. If you look at this, there's a layer of fog which is like real in life in early morning. I had to forward the day 1 day ahead, you know, because when you start the game, I think it's like 8 o'clock or something. So you've got this fog in the game that is really nice. I must say, if not, this must be my favorite function in the game. Is this fog? It is really nice. I really dig that. And as the day progresses, the fog goes away as usual you would find in a normal day. You know, so I really appreciate the change they brought in there. I did switch off the traffic. You'll see there's no traffic in the map. Traffic to me is just annoying. I know it gives a little bit of realism to the map, but to be honest, they are more of a nuisance than they are anything good, you know. So that's, to me, just my opinion. I don't know what you feel about traffic, but yeah, do leave a comment if you like traffic or not, or if you are a guy that enjoy the traffic on a map. Yeah, do leave a comment. I appreciate. Great. So yes, the fog is handled, and we've talked about that. I do love the rays, and I do love the fog. That is a real big bonus for the new game. The clouds, as I said in my previous video, I still can't really like the clouds. That's the only thing that's, to me, a big drawback. Is they really didn't spend any time on giving us some decent proper clouds. But anyway, it is what it is. I'll live with that, you know. Then obviously another thing that everyone's wondering is the AI. Now the standard AI of Farming Simulator is really rubbish. There is never been an AI that's really working good. I must say there is an improvement on the AI on the fields. They are much better. I haven't done much testing on it, but from what I've seen, the AI on the fieldwork AI is better. But the AI driving from A to B, forget about it. It is useless. I'm just going to demonstrate to you. I've got this Massey, and you see here on the map, there's a little field contract that we want to get to on this side of the map, field 16. Now, if you look where the Massey is, it is tar road all the way up to field 16. There's no fancy dancy stuff that this AI has to do. It just has to do one corner there, two intersections, and then a bit of navigation here through the town, straight up there. Straight up there over the, what is this, probably the rail line, and then you should get to, I mean, it's not that it should be a brain twister on how to get there, you know, but boy, oh boy, let me show you what I'm on about. So here it is in the car, or in the not the car, in the vehicle, and we're going to press escape. If you've been wondering where that is, I had to find it. I don't know why they didn't put it in this menu, but now it is in this top menu. It is pretty stupid to have it in there. But anyway, so there's your created job. So all you're going to do now is go to your little map, and I think you click, you can't be in the vehicle. You have to exit the vehicle. That's another thing. You can't be in the vehicle. So you have to exit the vehicle, create a job, select your vehicle. If I can only find it now. Where is this farm? There it is. Okay, so there's the little vehicle. So now I have to click on it, and I'm going to say set destination for it. Now pick a target. If it was now a sell point, you could have obviously picked the bottom one to get you to a sell point. So I'm going to just drop it in here, maybe on the side of the road, like that. And then driving to target. All right, so you all saw that. It's driving to target. AI worker is blocked by an object. Now, I don't know what object, but anyway, there he is, blocked by an object. So now we're going to go in here, take control of the thing, drive it further. I must probably just stop the job. Stop the job, cancel job. All right. And then just pull it straight. I'm going to put it in the middle of the road this time so the poor guy can maybe make sense. And I've put off traffic, guys. I've switched off the traffic so that it's got the best. I have to get out again, which is pretty annoying. I have to jump out of the vehicle every time. Set destination, and then let us go back there. Now, I'm sure, 100% sure, there is traffic on this road, so there should be a spline for it to follow. But anyway, then target is unreachable. You see, so now let's go a bit closer. Maybe no active workers. Sorry, there you go. Create a job. Sorry guys, I'm like sort of still busy learning all this new stuff. It's totally different than what we are used to, so it's something to get used to. So let us just give it a job. Maybe if it comes out there, let's just let it drive to this field here, because it can also go that way around. So let's not go over the railroad. Let's just park there and see if it can actually come right now. Hey, our worker is blocked by an object. Let's jump in the vehicle with him. Let's have a look. Oh, my tuk-tuk is parked on the side of the road. I'll bet you he's going to stop for that. Oh my word. Now, you can now imagine, you sent it all from the farm thinking that this thing is going to drive all the way there and actually make it to the field. Half an hour later, you suddenly realize, listen, I need to check up on the harvester, and he sits just over the bend from the place where it started. So I think we can conclude that AI, Farming Simulator, Giants, stop developing AI because you guys suck at it. It really, you are horrible at AI. So forget about AI. Leave it to the guys from the other mods, the third-party guys that develop our mods for us, like Auto Drive and those things. Leave it to those guys. They know what they're doing. I think it's much better having them do us the AI, because their AI works. I mean, if I was you guys at Giants, I would have long time ago employed the guys from, like you did with the guys from Seasons. I mean, employed the whole team of the Seasons guys to put some seasons in the game for us, you know, with snow and everything. So why not do the same with the AI? Because really the AI is horrible. It is actually, you can't use it. So that's how useless it is. It is unusable. But this is my opinion, guys. And this is just on this map. So I would love to see what the splines look like on this map. But yeah, Auto Drive, guys, definitely the way to go forward for AI in Farming Simulator. That's still the case. Fs22, the AI sucked. Fs25, it still sucks. So don't try and think it's going to do you any favors, because look at that. I'm still standing there next to the field. And I think it's probably given up by now. Yep, it's given up. It stopped. So now that whole job is standing still. I have to physically, manually now go and drive it up there. Great. Now I suppose because it's a harvester, I'm a bit sort of, how can you call it, over exaggerating, because I think if you take the tuk-tuk and send the tuk-tuk, which is much smaller, it might maybe have a smaller look forward detection than the harvester, you know. So maybe the tuk-tuk will make it. So maybe we should actually give the tuk-tuk a go. Let's give the tuk-tuk a job to drive there. Oh my word, let me just take this tuk-tuk away from the sign, because this sign is on the side of the road, and I'll put it in the middle of the road just to, yeah. Okay, let's get out, because you have to be out. Go back this way, create a job. Let's select the little tuk-tuk. Please go for us to field 16. We've got some stuff there to pick up. Set destination, create a job, select a vehicle, but I thought I already selected it. Oh, I didn't tick there. Oh my word. Alright. Alright, so let's park there. You see what I'm saying? It actually missed that sign totally. So there is some hope for the AI, though it being tiny little bit of hope. Because I mean, to be honest, your tractors might still do good. I'm not too sure of big tractors, but the moment you have something big, it looks like it totally falls off the bus. Oh my word, where's he going? Okay, he's decided to take this way. Hopefully we'll make a right turn here. Okay, my suspicion was correct. AI works, the AI works on small vehicles only. Don't even try it on the big vehicles, because it will be ridiculous. Now, let's get to another point. I've bought this little bike just to fiddle around with, but boy, oh boy, guys, as with the AI, just do not build bikes for the game, because it does not work, guys. You just don't know how to do bikes. They've got a little bit of leaning going on, which is, I'm a biker myself, but look at this now. I've just touched. Oh my word. I've by accident just bumped into something, and that goes for anything you drive over by accident. The rest of the driving is fine, but just don't get stuck into something. It does that. It's like the worst pendulum that you can think of. Oh, okay, that I didn't jam it a little bit. It has to be. But oh my word, it makes you drunk if you just drive into something. But anyway, there is a bike in the game. It is better than the previous version that stood up straight around the corners. And at least this guy puts his foot out to lean over a little bit when he gets to the stop street, you know, which is good. So he leans a little bit. And the leaning, oh my word, the leaning doesn't go, sorry guys, I'm driving with the keyboard. That's why it's so jerky. It's probably one of the big problems as well. But yeah, if you drive fast with this thing, it's still like very upright, you know, very, very upright. Sorry for that. So yeah, anyway, the tuk-tuk is still busy trying to get there. He is still on his way to the field 16. And yeah, we'll see what he'll probably get there. I've got hope for the tuk-tuk to get there. Great. So that is for the vehicles as well as the fog. I do love the fog. It is amazing. And then the bike, it is ridiculous. But at least it's a bike, guys. At least it's a bike, and you can enjoy having a bike in game. But there is still a lot of work before that bike is going to be proper, you know, because yeah, it is a bit scary driving the bike. Yeah, that's all I can say. And the AI absolutely does not work properly. Don't send your. I wonder if this truck will work. This truck is it's like an in-betweener. Let's give the truck a go. Let me just pull it out into the street, because I know it's going to fail if we leave it there in the corner. I want to give it a better chance, you know. So let us have a look if we send the truck out to field 16. Let's go into that menu thingamabob. And now the game wants to save. The autosave is on. create a job. We've selected truck, set a destination, and let's go to, oh, the tuk-tuk made it. Wow, wonderful. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So let's see if the truck can do it. I've got hope for the truck, guys, because it's smaller than the whatchamacallit. It's smaller than the harvester. Oh my word, but the harvester is now in the way, so I better get this thing out of the way. I'll go into this field. Sorry, neighbor, you have to forgive me. We want to give this thing as much chance as possible to make it. I better get this thing out of the way too. Oh, there it goes. It's like a pendulum. Oh my word. And this tuk-tuk is still trying to get to that spot I gave him. He's like done about 600 circles now. Look at him. I mean, what's he doing? He's investigating the crop, the status of the crop. That's what he's doing. Okay, anyway, so here we go. This guy, what's he doing? That little stop sign was all me. I do love the fog, guys. Oh, I can't get enough of it. It is really something awesome. Really awesome. Okay, while this guy is finding his way, let's have a look at the so-called what do you call it? The ground deformation is the word I'm looking for. Let's go and have a look at the ground deformation. That's one of the big things with Fs25 is ground deformation that they've added. Now the question is it any good? That's what we want to figure out. Is the ground deformation real ground deformation, or is it just a smoke and mirrors thing of textures and a lot of clever directional textures and stuff that they've put together with normal maps and kind of things? So let's have a look at that. I want to give a good opinion on that. So I need to now disconnect this trailer. I'm pressing Q. Why is it not disconnecting? Have I got the wrong thing? There we go. Sorry, all me. Okay, I'm going to just forward the time a little bit because I want to, and once again, the game, guys, has got no imagination. The maximum forward speed is 360 times. I mean, what is the point, guys? Make it up to 2000 so that we can forward time at least a little bit faster, you know. I know 360 is a push for giants, but I mean, if the modders can do it, what's so difficult, guys? Come on. Don't be like that. All right, so anyway, now we've got some good lighting here on the thing. I just want to quickly jump to our friends and see where they are. The tuk-tuk still trying to find the spot. He just hasn't found the spot yet. This guy's already there, and other guy's still fooling around there, all around in the map. So yeah, let's just have a look. Oh my word! I honestly don't know what is going on there. I mean, imagine now if you set this thing out to go and do a job. Half an hour later, you realize, oh, I forgot about him. And this guy, what is he? He's made it. He's actually made it. This one has made it. All right. So we can get that off the list. So what I'm going to do, guys, you know, like this we had in Fs22. Our plowed land looked like this. So you can clearly see normal maps has been like really maxed out on normal maps here to get this texture that we had in Fs22, the texture that looks like it was plowed, you know. But now, is it real? That's the question. Is it a real valley with a real little hill and a valley and a hill and a valley and a hill? That's what we want to check. Now the best thing I can do is to drive this thing up and drive over it. So let's have a look. I'm going to just drive straight and then reverse back over what we have here. So we have some movement on the wheels, which tells us there is some stuff. And now if we now reverse over this, that we've just created. Make some nice big furrows or whatever you want to call it. Let's drive a few times here so it's nice and fat and big. Alright, now if I now take my vehicle, now let's just jump out and quickly have a look at this. So if I now walk over it, now walking is a different thing than vehicles because you've got feet, you know, so there's no up and down on that. So for walking, it doesn't look like, because you don't have a wheel, it doesn't look like you can go into the actual trench that we've done now. But let's see what happens if we jump on the vehicle and drive over it. Is it real, you know, that type of stuff. So I'm going to come from the side just to see what happens with this thing if we drive over it. Oh yeah, that is real. That is a real hole. Whereas if it was a texture, then you wouldn't have had that, you know. So there is definitely a height involved, which I'm excited about. So let's just get something smaller to drive with. The bike is now so far away from home. The tuk-tuk is still searching for that spot, you know. So is that the only vehicle? Yes, here's a tractor. I actually want something smaller. Wonder if I can buy something. Where? No. Let's go with that other thing. This thing has got smaller wheels. Let's go with this thing over that. This rice planter thingamabob. Oh, my word. Sorry guys. This is now me and the steering wheel. I don't have a steering wheel. Sorry. I'm talking trash. I'm just on the keyboard. Never had a steering wheel. I tried it once. Found it's a big, huge gimmick because you spend thousands of bucks on the steering wheel, and does it really have that much of a look at that? It does go up and down. It actually does go up and down, and this tiny little thing does make its own little holes in the ground. Yeah, definitely. So great job, Giants. I don't know how you've done it. I can only guesstimate and think that it's got to do with our height, the density height in the editor. So when you put a crop, you have a height as well that you can add crop that's on the ground. When you dump something, it lies on the ground, so you can actually adjust the height in the density height. So I think it's got to do with that, but we'll confirm all of those things once we have the new editor. Can't wait for that. So yeah, for that I must say I'm really impressed. I love that we have actual thickness of soil, that it's not just textures as in the previous versions of Farming Simulator, you know. Now another thing which I've found interesting, it's not a flaw in the game, it's just how distance textures and stuff work. If you, for instance, look at a tree, I'm going to take for instance one that's, say that one there. If you now walk closer to it, there's a distance texture that changes, and it's got to do with LODs, because you've got far and you've got close. So there you can see, look at that one. There you can see it also, it changes over to the different textures. So that, in my setup, I can change that a little bit. For me, I can live with that. It's not something that is, it's not that it's annoying. You can actually change that circle that's around you. There's like a circle of death around you where that edge is of where your view limit is. Look at that texture now. If you look at it, it's got that little dots in it, you know. So it's a transition from the one to the other LOD. So from LOD 0 to LOD 1, for instance, you get the distance between the two, and it changes over to the other one, you know. So you get that transition, and you can actually see LODs are actually just like a I'm not too sure what you call it, but it's like a banner that you view sideways, and there's two of them. So on on the 0 degree line, the 0360 line, and on the 9270 line, you've got another one. So there's two banners that always turns to your direction. It's almost like Grandpa. I mean, have a look at Grandpa here. He's like always looking at us. Look at him. He's like turning feet. The moment we move, he moves as well. That's the same that LODs work. They turn as you turn. So always giving you the one view of the tree, and then actually it's not one view, it's actually the corner. You're actually looking into the two what do you call it, the two banners. It's not LODs, it's actually the two banners of the plant. So that the one, like I say, is on the 0360 and the other one is on the 9270. So you can actually see it easy if you look from right above. Look at this little flower. If you look at this flower from the side, you see a flower. There it is. So, but now if you look at from the top, you're going to see the two banners. There it is on the cross. You see there, that one you can have a nice look at it. So that gives you an idea how the game actually renders objects, you know, so that you're always facing the flat surface of the object. And that is basically between the two, they give a mix of reality of a 3D object. So it's not really a 3D object you're looking at. You're looking at a 2D object. Tongue twister there. So anyways, just a few things that I've noticed in the game that, which is part of 3D modeling and part of the game anyway. It's nothing you can do about it. It's just part of how 3D work in games with a lot of 3D effects and 3D stuff around you, you know. Now buildings, it's another thing. That's a physical object around 3D thing. So you don't have that type of things on, and vehicles and other stuff, like this pole, for instance, you know, that type of thing. They work differently. Anyway, guys, enough jaw flapping, and I think that was enough info for this video. So I hope you enjoy it. Do remember to like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, all that good things that helps my tiny channel grow. Thank you, guys. Thank you also to my faithful Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. I do really appreciate you guys so much. We will have some awesome content soon up for you again, or available for you as usual. So take care, guys. Have a fantastic week. Catch you on the next one. Cheers.